And welcome back to SportsZone. This is our favorite segment, Thumbles, thumbs up, thumbs down to the good, the bad, the ugly in the world of sports and the world at large. So I'll start off by throwing a thumbs up to being back to SportsZone. It's always a fun time. Not happy to be back doing schoolwork, but being back at SportsZone is pretty cool. So I'll throw a thumbs up to that. Talking about sports, I'll go thumbs middle to Alexis Sanchez going to Manchester United. You know, I think Alexis Sanchez is a world-class player, and he's definitely going to help Man United. I just don't want to see some of the guys who have been playing well this season being dropped, guys like Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard, both of whom I like and both of whom have had great seasons. So hopefully they don't slow down with Alexis Sanchez coming in, but definitely Alexis Sanchez coming in is going to help us, especially in the Champions League, which I hope we can. I don't think we're going to win, obviously, because there are so many other better teams, but maybe we can get to the quarterfinals or even the semifinals. That would be fun to watch. I'll throw a thumbs up to that game last night between the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics, which was just unbelievable to watch. Steph Curry was on fire. Kyrie Irving was on fire. Two of the most exciting guys to watch in the league, and just both of them going at it was great to watch. I think the Celtics are going to make the NBA Finals. Don't see the Cavs doing it. Even though I'm a Knicks fan, I hate the Celtics, but I can see them going to the Finals. And talking about the Knicks, thumbs down to the Knicks because they're bad. I had a little hope for them at the beginning of the season that they would make the playoffs, but that's kind of just all crumbled. It seems like Porzingis isn't necessarily able to handle the load of being the primary scorer for 82 games, which is something that the Knicks are definitely going to have to look into, getting another scorer to take the load off him, because maybe he's not ready to be that primary scorer. And also thumbs down to the Patriots being in the Super Bowl again because it's boring. Also the Eagles because I hate everything Philadelphia. So it's not going to be a fun Super Bowl for me to watch because I dislike both teams so much, but I probably will end up watching anyway because it's the Super Bowl. Yeah, and that's all I got. I'll throw it over to it.
Okay, so thumbs up that it's a new season of SportsZone, so that's really exciting. Also thumbs up that I can actually be here for the full time of SportsZone because I don't have class. Thumbs middle that a lot of us are seniors and this is our last season of SportsZone, which is really sad. Thumbs up to the Mets for signing Jay Bruce for 3 years. He will be definitely helpful in the outfield and some hitting, so that's going to be good. Thumbs up to the AU women's basketball team. They're undefeated in the Patriot League, and they're doing really well. They have like a 3-game lead up with the second place team, so they're doing really well. And I think that's all I have. And this is Justin.
So I'll be taking care of those. It's all good. All right. So where do we begin? It's been a long break. So thumbs up. It's good to be back. Last semester, so it's always fun. Thumbs up to the Patriots for making the Super Bowl. Love my team. Still got problems with my team, but it's all good. And so I'm going to do a couple thumbs up to the Knicks. Love what Aaron said. They're losing. The tank's on. I love it. Michael Porter Jr. will be a Knick next year. I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic until they do something stupid again. Thumbs down for Jeff Hornacek. You're just so bad. Just really, really, really bad. I really don't get it. And then my last thumbs down will be to LeVar Ball and the Ball family, because I watched 2 of your games, one when you played in the Ball tournament or whatever. I don't know how you convince a team to drop out of its own home league to play in another tournament. And then when your kids played against actual professionals, yeah, LiAngelo's not going anywhere. That might be his best league is this Lithuanian league. And then, God, good golly Moses, LaMelo does not play defense at all. I mean, you train your son to shoot 60-foot jump shots and not run back on defense. I thought Jimmer Fredette was bad. Your son is terrible, like really, really, really bad on defense. Like, I've never seen a kid not even try to run back. And even the kids in Lithuania still like, we play 4-on-5. So, I mean, good job. Good job, LeVar. You're doing a great job raising some terrible men. So good job. Good job.
All right, I'm gonna throw a thumbs up to being back here at SportsZone. It's great to be back, great to see everybody. I'll give a thumbs up to Meredith and Sydney for being on SportsZone with us for the first time. They did a great job today. It's nice to have new people on the show. I'll give a thumbs up to the Mets for signing Jay Bruce. I think that's a really big signing for them. He's gonna be a great bat in the lineup this season. They really needed that. I'll give a thumbs down to the Mets for not going after Curtis Granderson. I think that's a mistake. Thumbs up to the Blue Jays for making the right move and putting him in their outfield. I think that's going to be good for them to have him there, and it's good for him that he can play out, hopefully, or maybe what will be his last season, and hopefully he'll do well with them. I'll give a thumbs middle to the St. John's basketball team. They play so hard every single game, and they come up short every time. They don't have a conference win yet, which is really, really difficult to see. So hopefully they can get a win soon, because it's so hard to watch them play so well and not have a win in the conference yet. And that's all the thumbs I have today. I'll throw it over to Vince.
All right, I will throw a thumbs up. SportsZone is back. We are back. I guess it's like bittersweet because it's my last semester with SportsZone. A lot of our last semesters with SportsZone, so that's sad. But it's January, so that's not sad yet. I'll go thumbs up. This weekend, I went visited my brother at George Mason in Fairfax. Was able to see VCU play George Mason in the Eagle Bank Arena. My brother and I were wearing VCU gear in the Mason student section. It was good. VCU got the win over George Mason. Chris Lane, Justin Tillman were dominant forces down low, and that's good to see. VCU bouncing back after two terrible losses, losing by 27 to Dayton, and then losing by 21 to Richmond, which you just don't lose to Richmond. That's embarrassing in the black and blue rivalry to a team that had won 4 games prior to that all season. You don't lose to the Richmond Spiders. We'll go thumbs down to the Pittsburgh Steelers because the entire first 2 weeks of January were just terrible. The team, the arrogance around the team is not something that I typically associate with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it kind of made me embarrassed to be a Steelers fan. Some of the arrogance going into that game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, kind of assuming that they would be in the AFC title game. So I would thank the Jacksonville Jaguars for smacking some sense into the Pittsburgh Steelers and bringing them back down to earth, because that arrogance was just unacceptable and really embarrassing as a fan of the team. Thumbs down for the Ben Roethlisberger, Todd Haley feud that led to Todd Haley being fired. I think that's really silly, and Todd Haley's a great offensive mind, and with Ben Roethlisberger only really going to be playing maybe 1, maybe 2 more years, and then having to kind of start from scratch with a new quarterback, having a great offensive mind like Todd Haley help groom a young quarterback would have been beneficial. And I think it's going to be funny when Todd Haley gets a decent quarterback in Cleveland and their offense turns out and Cleveland becomes semi-decent again. It's just going to be a bit of perspective. So just thumbs down to the entire Steelers organization. The past month has just been a disaster. We'll go thumbs up because the Alexis Sanchez saga is over. We finally got rid of that distraction. He can be Manchester United's problem now. It looks good for them now, but I will just say wait for things to go wrong. Wait for somebody to not play a pass to him, and then he'll start pouting. This is his favorite move when he doesn't get the ball. It's his go-to move. It never fails. He pouts like no other, so his bad attitude can go over there with Jose Mourinho. They will get along great. I'm excited for the signing of Henrik Mkhitaryan, but I'm nervous as to where he's going to fit into the lineup because he plays the number 10 role, so he's not really going to bump Mesut Ozil because he's Arsenal's best player right now. So I fear that he'll go out on the wing, which I don't know if that is the best place for him, but I'm excited and optimistic because Arsenal's been a wreck recently, so they've been able to gain some momentum. They were able to defeat Chelsea, thumbs up to that, to get into the Carabao Cup final. Thumbs down, they lost in the FA Cup. That was kind of embarrassing. They lost to Bournemouth. That was really embarrassing. They didn't have a win from like December 28th to like last weekend, so that was unfortunate. But I think that's what I have. I guess thumbs down to the Super Bowl. It's going to be terrible. Like the two worst fan bases in all of football. It's like really stretching at my moral fiber that I have to root for the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, but that's what you got to do when you're going up against the evil empire.
No, that's Disney.
And I think that's all. So with the first episode of SportsZone, thanks to Sydney and Meredith, debuted on the show this week. That was pretty awesome. Always great to have new people. Kristen, Justin, David, Aaron, Aviva, for everyone here at SportsZone. Hopefully we can get more people in the studio next week, but thank you for watching SportsZone.
We're fine though.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to SportsZone. Here we are today. First
It's fine. Look, it's
I
the
just had a
first
brain
one
fart.
back.
All right.
We're just going to keep rolling.
We're just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna get bloopers out of this. I'm gonna finally make my dream cut for being a comedian. All right, ready?
Yeah.
we're ready.
Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, welcome back to SportsZone. This is our hockey segment, Ice Time, but for this we will be talking about women's hockey. Wow, I'm Meredith.
I'm Sydney.
So in women's hockey news, the women's national team, the team that's going to the Olympics in early February, is hosting or showing off the skills for the NWHL or NHL. Can we just start over?
Yeah, sure. And also, Sydney, can you move away from Meredith a little bit? You're a little close.
But we like
Is this good?
Oh, thanks.
You guys are good?
Yeah.
Alright. How much time do you want?
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's okay, yeah, you don't.
Just however long.
I don't think we'll go obnoxiously long, but if we do, like,